welcome back. How are you? I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're living your best life, as they say. I know not everybody is, and yeah, you just got to make the best of what you've got, and that's it, isn't it? Really, that's all about life. There's a lot of bad things going on, but I don't want to go down that road because I want to keep this channel as positive and happy as I can. So yes, so I want to say as well, thank you very much for joining me. If you're new and if you're old, not old, but you know, you've been with me a while, I appreciate you, and I appreciate new subscribers, because I don't know what happened last week. There was suddenly a massive influx, but I don't know if it's just robots, because there's just something that didn't seem quite right. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for more subscribers, because that's a really good thing, but I'm just sort of a bit wary, because usually when I get new subscribers, I do get more comments and people saying hello, because this is a friendly, lovely channel. So people like to say hello. But with the influx, I didn't get any comments at all. And I just think, are they real people, or is there like a algorithm robot thing going on? Is that a thing on YouTube? Probably, I don't know. It's all a bit, everything's a bit sort of don't believe the hype, isn't it? But anyway, I am grateful, and if you're with me today, then thank you very much for joining me. This week's quite nice because I actually get to do some painting in the studio, because last week, if you don't know, I am an artist. I've been painting freelance for over 10 years, and before that I was a prop maker. So I'm quite a crafty, hands-on-y kind of person, but I like to sort of vlog my life. So it's all a bit of everything, a bit of painting, a bit of going out and about, because I live in Ironbridge in Shropshire. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful part of the UK. And I'm quite near, well, there's loads of artists around, and there's some beautiful places, there's antiques and all sorts of things. And we went to the Cotswolds the week before last. And so I take you along with me when I can. So, and if we go to an art exhibition or something like that, you can come along too. So, but this week we're just in the studio, and I get to do some painting, because I went to Sally Ellis's painting workshop, and if you want to see that video, then I might put a link somewhere. If I can, I'll put a link up. If not, I'll link it somewhere. But it was great fun. It was so good, and I've been bursting to just sort of get stuck in with some painting ever since. But we went away the week after, so it's only this week that I've managed to do some painting. So I'll just stop talking now, and we'll just get on with it, and I'll see you at the other end. Okay, see you in a bit then. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning, and I'm going to just have a bit of tea. Excuse me. And it's really nice to be back, but I've had a few a couple of fatalities. My lovely hydrangea that's just outside the potting shed, didn't make it. It needed way more watering, and didn't get it whilst we were away. So very sad about that. I don't know if it will once they die. I'm so ignorant. Jason reckons it will come back next year, but I'm kind of like, no, it's dead. Once it's dead, it's dead. Isn't that how being dead works? I don't know. Mind you, I thought that about the fern, so I could be wrong. It's been known. But here we are in the potting shed. But this one's looking a bit wilty as well. Everything though, I'm going to take you off and show you, because it's just, I have babies. Have a look at my babies. Ready for this? Babies. Oh, they don't look too good. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not good at all. So this didn't get watered either. Oh, if I only get 2 cucumbers, then so be it. Oh, look, 'cause look at the babies up here. They're just shriveled. Oh, this monster probably just takes all the water. And this one, and oh, these ones just, oh, they're not in a good way. God, yeah, I'm glad I'm not doing the good life, you know, and having to be reliant on my crop, because 2 cucumbers would not see me through the summer. Anyway, but up here, let's look up here a minute. Can you see up there in amongst the bunting? Oh, look, I just love, look at how it's just holding on to the bunting up there. It's going, you've given me nothing to hold on to. I must use what I can get. But look, we have little baby tomatoes coming up there. Look at the hairs on them. Aren't they lovely? Oh, I am loving this. And now this one definitely needs more support and a good water. Look at these leaves, they're not happy. Ends are all dry. Not so good. And then over here, I have sweet pea. Now, I don't know if I should just put these out in the garden. I think I might, because they're just going to hit the roof. They are hitting the roof. I'm going to put them outside and hope for the best, I think. Mind you, we're going to have a storm today, so maybe not today then. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, I don't know. And we've had some tomatoes. Jason didn't like them. He said Marks and Spencer's were better. So, you know, I don't know. It's just it's a learning thing. I said I might just do flowers next year. But there, little clusters. They are looking good though. Look at these ones here. Can you see them? Look at them. Monsters. Monsters they are. So very, very pleased with them. And there's Bailey having a chew. He's a good fella. What a good fella he is. And I'll just show you this. Even the chili plant is trying to make a go of it. So that's really good. Really good. But yeah, I might take you outside a minute. We'll just go outside really carefully. These are looking good as well. Oh, maybe not. Oh, see, look at all the brown leaves. Oh, it's sad. It's bad, isn't it? They just take a hit, don't they? But the rosemary, oh, I love a bit of rosemary. Give that a squeeze. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. And look at this. I mean, you know, even that though, look at that leaf there. It's not happy, is it? You can just see that is not one happy hydrangea. So sad. I don't know. If you could tell me what I can do with this, is it just going to be like a little stump if I cut all them off? Let me know. Let me know what I can do. I might have to put out an early SOS for it or something, because I feel like I should do something now. If I cut them off though, I don't just want a little you know, like just a couple in the bottom, because I cut one off down there and it's gone really stalky, and I don't think I'm supposed to do that in the summertime. I'm supposed to leave it till spring or something, I think. My limited knowledge. Raspberries are done as well. We had a few, the slugs had a few, we shared. These are nice. I wish when I bought a cherry tree I'd bought cherries that you can actually eat. Honestly, think it through. I don't. I just impulsively go, yeah, I want that. But look at this one. See, this one I kind of cut down, and look at the stalks on it. So not happy about that, but it just looked nice though. And then this is becoming a garden tour now. Look at these ones here. Don't they look nice? Oh, loving them. Might have to shout at Bailey. This kind of looked very droopy, but it's kind of perked up a bit now, which is good. And I can feel the rain coming. so that's good. But this one, I think this is my pride and joy, this one. Look at that. That is a beauty. I cut one of the flowers off, put it in a pot that I bought from the Cotswolds. Oh, I love that. Love that. Anyway, I better go and do some work now. And this is beautiful as well. Oh, very nice. And the eucalyptus is kind of doing a thing. So that's making me very happy. It doesn't make... Jason sort of thinks... I don't know what he thinks, to be honest. Him and the dogs, no idea what's going on in their minds. But he seems to think if something's growing well, it's too much and it needs cutting down. But I'm loving that. I think that looks really good. And there's my lovely roses again. This is where we're finished. On the roses. And I'm going to go and do some work. They're so pretty. These buds, aren't they? Just so pretty. They're the perfect shapes. Oh, I love them. Love them. Happiness. Absolute happiness, that is. Good morning. It is Wednesday morning. I'm in the studio. There's just so much to do. You know, when I want to paint. All I want to do is paint. Because I'm still, I'm buzzing from the workshop and everything. And I just want to put paint on a thing. And I can't because I've got to do other stuff. And, it's priorities. You've got to do these priorities, haven't you? So, but brilliant news. Blue is Best has been sold. So I'm very pleased about that. It was a lovely collector called Christine. Thank you, Christine, if you're watching. She has quite a lot of my pieces, which is flipping lovely. So thank you for buying that. So I've got to just put the gubbins on the back and write on it and everything, and then I can post it off. And that's all done. So it'd be quite nice. I just popped down to the post office, maybe look in a second-hand shop, because I'm still looking for a frame because Lisa, lovely Lisa, who sent me the picture of Veronica in the old days, in the olden times, when she had a boy's eye. Is it boy's eye? I'm probably saying that wrong. Big dog and a little dog. But it is definitely her. I don't know if you can see her that well. Yes, you can see her. But I put her in this little Marks and Spencer's frame that I found in my frame collection. But I want something a little bit more glam for her. But for now, I'm just going to put her in there and put her on the shelf. So she doesn't because she was on my desk and, things go missing and, whatnot happens. Not whatnot, why am I saying that? So this morning, it's been one of those mornings as well. We tried to go for a walk. Bailey's not very well. He's got a upset tummy, poor love. Oh, and Mimi, she wants to be covered up. Do you want to be covered up? Oh no, do you want to be covered up? I'm going to try and talk to her like a proper human being rather than some sort of demented woman. But everyone does it, don't they? Don't they? I mean, most people, when they've got little dogs or something, they talk to them with silly voices. And I just have to be really aware about how ridiculous it sounds. So I'm going to try and stop doing that. But then, I like it. But I don't like hearing me do it. Anyway, that's enough of that. So I'm going to take a photo of Blue is Best. And then wrap it up, do things, wrap it up, and then go to the post office. So that's my plan just for this morning, because it's nearly, it's gone 11 o'clock already. Where does the time go? It flies by, doesn't it? Absolutely flies by. And I don't know what I should be wearing today, because I put a top on and I must have changed about 50 times. Why? Why do I do this? I just suddenly go down this changing thing and I'm not, it doesn't matter. So I've got a jumper on and I'm consequently quite hot, but I can't take it off because I've only got a flimsy t-shirt and that's just not nice for anyone to see. So yeah, stop chatting. I'm going to get on with this now. It's Thursday morning and it's been raining. I just want to show you this. Oh, can you see that? Can you see? Look at that. The cobweb around our dog. There's another one there. Oh, I bet you can't see it, can you? Can you see that? If I do that. They're just so pretty. I love it. A jewel covered cobweb. Look at this one. So pretty. Oh, it's so nice. We need the rain. Get Mimi over there. It's getting a bit rubbishy out there. I need to put that box in the bin. She's a good girl. They don't like the rain. So we haven't done a walk this morning. But we'll go this afternoon. Hello, I'm in the studio now, and I might show you the painting sort of closer up, because I've fiddled with it a lot and I quite like it, but it's not quite as, I don't know, as sketchy and loose, because I start tightening up with putting all the stripes in and everything. So it's kind of not as sort of, I want it to look sort of accidental, but still looking like a cat, if you see what I mean. So I'll just show you, hold on a minute. So I've kind of gone over and over it with sort of all sorts of things and done lots of sort of scratching. So that's quite nice. A little bit of that orange came through. And I said it was going to be an orange cat, and it's not an orange cat at all. It's a tabby cat, but it's got a bit of orange. I like its little fluffy tummy. Orange fluffy tummy, but I'm not sure about all this bit here. But then, you know, I kind of think this is more of what I was kind of trying to go for. So it's sort of, it suggests wallpaper without being, you know, sort of specific, which is kind of what I wanted. But all this is quite is quite a specific thing, you know, with the, but I don't know. I don't know, it's quite nice, isn't it? What I do like, though, is this. Look, see, you've got your cat having a nice snooze, being all relaxed. Right next to your Dachshund having a snooze and being all relaxed in the chair. We're just in a, you know, it's that kind of day, isn't it, Bailey? It's like, oh, will you get that camera off me? Goodness sake. Look, his eyebrows kind of malfunctioning this morning. Look at your eyebrow. What's happening? Hey? He's got bed eyebrow. Oh, look at him, my boy. And his eyelashes. What's going on there? That's better. Let's get them up. There you are. Oh, he's still a bit, he's very tired, and he's got a bit of an upset tummy still. So chicken and rice is what he's been eating. And I think he quite likes it. I think they both do. Mimi's been on it as well. But yes, okay. And Mimi's under here. There she is. She's got a bone. And there, look, she's all tied up. There she is. Hello, darling. She says, get off my bone. That's my bone. She's actually eating it as well, which is quite a unusual thing. Shall I wrap you up again? Yeah. She's a good girl. You a good girl? Good girl, Mimi. She's got yucky eyes. Oh, dear. There. Good girl. Right then, yes. So I'm going to do these, gesso these. I'm going to put them on a table and do a few, and then do a little painting. And I still got this one sat here, and I just don't know what to do with it. It's, you know, it's kind of looking at me, judging me now, going, what are you going to do? You're going to keep it? Going to get rid of it? What's going to happen? I just don't know. So I'm going to leave it for now and do these little ones. And look in here, this is my box of paints that I'm going to open up when I'm ready to paint the other thing. So that'll be exciting. Oh, I love it. I love a delivery. And I was thinking I need to sort of have a place to put them. I've got that shelf there, but what I'm thinking, because it's been so hot as well, I'm thinking I might clear this bit out, because these are all like little pots that I've had for quite a long time. So I might just sort of clear this bit, and because some of these are probably dried up. But that's a, you know, a time-consuming sorting job, which I don't really want to do at the moment. I want to do painting. So yes, let's get on with that. I'm going to gesso and then paint. I'll see you in a minute. So here I am in my chair, still at the swivel chair. That's a thing for another day. Honestly, just, you know, there's so many things. Imagine if you could just sort everything out as and when it happens. That would be a great thing, wouldn't it? Or would it? Or would you make the wrong decision? I think that's something. I think I'd make a lot of wrong decisions. I think things take time because you need to think about them. Oh, I'm very deep, aren't I? Very deep today. Anyway, let's stop being so deep. I'm going to do a cat. Can you see that one? That one there. He's going to be a painter because he's like me and he's trying to think of what to paint. It's like life, mirroring art, isn't it? So I'm going to do that. It's quite nice. I've got a nice audio book I'm listening to. Obviously, I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it there. And it's a good one. So far, it's good. It's quite intriguing, you know. I love it. It's a bit of a crime thriller, and I love a crime thriller. And a bonus thing, I went to my neighbour's just now because I forgot my sunglasses. She gave me another one of her biscuits that she made. They look fantastic. And do you know, I might even try to make them. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Oh, look at that. Will you look at that? Oh, how lovely. It's white chocolate, apricot, and pecan. Lovely. So I'm going to have that with a cup of tea this afternoon, which would be nice. Oh, it's all good, isn't it? So, yes, let's get on with this then, shall we? Oh, I've got to stop doing this. I was watching a guy this morning who does, he's got a YouTube channel about sort of, what would you call it? Not always listed buildings. I think he's like he's an estate agent, and he does like special buildings that are in London and does a little tour of them, and I really like them. I enjoy watching it. I love looking around houses and seeing these houses in London that are just stupid prices. It's really interesting though. And he was saying that he started talking like this, and he said that his friend told him to stop doing this puppet thing, and I notice I'm doing that a lot. So yeah, it's probably annoying. So I'm going to try stop doing that too. Honestly, it's good to be aware, isn't it, of most things that are going on, I think. Anyway, let's do this. Well, that was a fun one. I'm going to colour in some glasses and probably go over it a few more times. Add some whiskers. But yeah, I quite like that. Oh, I'm tired. I had a late night as well last night. I don't know, but it wasn't so late actually. It was broken because the dogs kept barking and moving around. I had them in bed with me. It's quite nice because we've got a big bed. Bailey can sit. He likes to be up by the pillow and Mimi likes to be under a blanket on top. So there's room for all of us. It's lovely. Jason doesn't like it when he's in the bed with the dogs. He doesn't like that. Anyway, who cares? You don't need to know that. I'm going to go make a cup of tea now. So hello, I'm back in the studio. I've had lunch and a little power nap. Oh, it's lovely. Do you know, it was so nice. I slept so well. I could sleep all afternoon. It's not the way to behave, is it, really? But anyway, I finished this one. So I quite like that. It's quite cute. Is that going, what's a paint? Painter's block. Yeah, it's a real thing. It's like writer's block, but for painters. So I'm going to paint the edges. I might paint them brown. Yeah, I might do that. I'm going to paint the edges brown, I think. And that one's done. And I'm going to give my, it's over there. Sorry, if I turn you round over here. There, look. I'm going to give these. And they're not doing too badly. Excuse me, all baggy and very casual. We're very casual here. Yes, I'm quite pleased with it. Look at that. That's not too... I thought they'd really warp, but I've been spraying the backs as well to kind of counteract any sort of, you know, movement on one side. So I'm going to give these a bit of a sand and then give them a gesso. So they've had sort of 2 coats, so they might need about 3 or 4, I think. So I'm going to do that now, and I'm still listening to this audio book, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying it. But I've got a cup of tea, and I'm going to have my biscuit from my neighbour. So lovely, lovely. Good morning. It is Friday morning. So, and to celebrate Friday and all that is good about Friday, I am going to paint some flowers. So I've got these lovely flowers from the co-op. And it's sad because we did have a really nice little flower shop called Nettie of the Gorge. And I would like to have just bought some things from her, but she's stopped doing it because she usually does the weddings and things and doesn't really need a shop, so she's closed. But anyway, so I had to go to co-op, and then when I unwrapped these, one of the daffodils, it's because it's yellow, one of the roses has gone brown, and I thought, oh no, it's gone brown, but that's it. Now I quite like that brown. I quite like it. I don't mind that. And this one's broken, but I like how it sticks out at an angle. So, you know, I kind of think a while ago, not even that long ago, I would have gone, that would have put me in a bit of a mood and make me go, oh, can't. But now I kind of think, no, it's good. It's given it even more character. So look at how I'm changing. It's very good. So I've got these flowers here and these ones here. These are dried flowers, and because it's been so hot, they've started drooping too. Look, very droopy. Droopy. And sad because I really like these little white ones with the black middles. So yeah, that's sad because they really sort of popped, you know. They do smell nice though. So, and I really like this pot. So I want to sort of capture the feel of these kind of, the pots that they're in. I like how these go together as well. They're kind of, you know, they could have been from a similar kind of, no, maybe not. Maybe, I don't know. But they've got the dots on, haven't they? But I like them. They've got quite an earthy feel. And that's what I want to do. I want to do sort of earthy paintings with, you know, flowers and bit of mood, texture, all the lovely stuff. So I've got my boards ready. I might give them a little sand first, but I need to sort out the table situation because I'm on this flipping, do you know, you do things and you don't realise later on down the line. I bought this table that's basically it's a kitchen island sort of table from IKEA, and it's been great, but it's too high, and even my chair that I sit on that keeps going down is too low for the table, so I can't get a good view over what I'm doing unless I suppose I could stand. Oh, I might stand up and do it. So, you know, it's just, but I do like to sit down because I'm a lazy person. So, yeah, I want to get a new table, and I'm finding, I don't know if because I want to get a new table, I'm going, oh, I can't work on this table anymore, or whether really I'm just sort of putting that as an excuse to get a new table. But anyway, I'm going to start loading these up with some paint. So I might just take some photos as I go, and sort of meet you a bit sort of further down the line, because it's just going to be boring watching me do this. So I'm going to do that, and I'll speak to you in a bit. So I've done a load of patterns and paint and marks and things. I'm going to put more on, but I need that to dry, and I don't want to stand here wasting time with a hairdryer when I've got this little one here. Now, I put some paint on that yesterday, and I've just built it up a bit more with the blue and the white. So I'm just going to do a little Dachshund on here, because I think that would look quite nice. But we'll give it a go and see how it goes. I'm going to stop it there and go for lunch, and then when I come back, I'm going to give it a bit of a sand and do a bit of a scrape, maybe, and we'll see what happens. And then I might end up painting over it again. But I quite like it. It's quite cute. Cute little wiry. I love a wiry. Yeah, oh, I'm really hungry. I'll see you in a bit. I'm back from lunch, and I've given this little one a bit of a scrape and a sand. And I like it. Very pleased with that. I'm going to do some flowers now. Some flowers in a vase. What fun. This is a lovely afternoon, I must say. Okay. Just so you can see, I'm just going to add a bit of colour to this. Oh, where's my scrapey? Do you know, it's so annoying. I keep putting it down. Oh, there it is. These are so good. They're like just sort of rubbery, silicone-y kind of scrapey things, but they're just lovely. Okay, and now I'm painting on the table, which I don't really want to do. And I'll put that there, like that, and add some colour. Oh, chair's too close. There. I'm just going to do a bit of this. It's a bit like paint on, paint off. But I'll do this. I don't want to show you everything because it's not a secret, but it's just sort of what you get from Sally's online course. So I'll show you in a minute when I've done a bit more. I'm going to stop there. That was a bit of fun. I like still lifes, but I just like doing animals. I am torn between the two. We had a bit of an emergency. I made Jason a cup of tea because I'm nice like that. And a wasp had got in it, and he went and he didn't swallow the wasp, but stung him in his mouth. What a nightmare. He was so brave. He is so brave. Anything to do with pain, he's like a dog, you know. He doesn't cry like I would. God dear. So he went and got stuff, and he went to the chemist and the doctors, and they looked inside and they could see a bit of it in there. And because he said it was a wasp, but wasps don't leave their sting. But there was part of it in it, so it might have bitten down on it or something. Oh, imagine that. So Nurse Victoria came to the rescue, and I managed to get it out with tweezers. But oh, poor thing. So he's sucking on ice cubes now. God, it's not what you want, is it? But it's so hot as well. It's just flipping melty, you know. It's that sort of sticky, melty hot. Not complaining, but it's the sort of weather you want to just be sitting outside with a fan blowing in your face, I think. So yes, I'm going to stop now because I've done loads of painting today. I've been like a painting machine. So I am going to stop, and I'll just show you the still life one. I don't know if I did. So I'll say goodbye by then, just in case I've shown it to you and I just can't remember. And if I haven't, we'll carry on. And I'll show you this one. Do you know, it's something, I don't like the paints I've got, I think. I want to use my new ones because the paints are really plasticky. They've got a real sort of horrible shine on them. And I don't like, there's lots of bits on this that I don't like. Completely overdid that. I'm going to sand it back a bit more, I think, just to sort of get a bit of the sort of the roughness back, because this bit's horrible. I don't like that at all. So yeah, I'm going to try and get rid of that. But I'm going to do that to both of them. I'll let them dry over the weekend or whatever, and then give them a good sand and see if that makes a difference, because I've bought some sort of lower grit sandpaper that hopefully will be a bit more scratchy. But and I'm doing purple. Isn't it funny? I don't like purple, but I seem to want to do purple. But yeah, you know, that's these flowers. I quite like these bits. That's sort of suggestive of, isn't it, of those flowers, if you can see. But it's you know, it is what it is, isn't it? And that is what it is. If you can see those flowers there, that's them. That's these ones. I quite like those bits. But yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Leave it there for now. I'll see you tomorrow. Saturday tomorrow, which would be nice. And we're going to go and see Jurassic Park at the cinema, hopefully. So I quite fancy that. It'd be nice. I like it after Saturday afternoon matinee. Love it. And there's a nice cinema in Bridgnorth. It's a really old-fashioned ones, you know, one of the old ones with crumbly walls and things. But it's quite nice. It's quite small. So hopefully we'll go and see that. Anyway, I shall see you later. Hello, here we are on a Saturday, and we are going to the cinema to see Jurassic Park. So that's very exciting, but we're going for the 4:20, I think it is, movie showing. So that'll be nice. But in the meantime, I really want to move stuff around in here. So I'm going to see, because the thing is, we've got a round table downstairs in the basement that I did have out in the garden. It's not going to be in a good way, but it might suit my needs better. The only thing is though, this table, look at all the storage I've got on it. So I've got to find places to put all this, which is almost mission impossible. So yeah, but it's not though, because Jason's got a bookshelf in his study that I used to have when I had a little pop-up gallery in Bridgnorth, I bought this bookshelf for like 35 quid. It's lovely. It's only narrow. It's got 4 shelves. Lovely little thing. But would look perfect there over here against the wall. And it will fit these boxes. And Jason did say that he wanted to get rid of it. I was horrified at the time because I thought it was lovely. So it might work out well if I can have that shelf and then I can put it here in this room, and then I just have to find places for all the stuff at the bottom to go. I need to sort stuff out because I've got like drawers full of paint that I don't use. I've got loads of like in there, there's like things that I don't use or might use once and then not for a couple of years. It's really difficult, you know, trying to move stuff around. So Jason's just taken the dogs out, so I'm just sort of having a think and a bit of a reshuffle just to see if I can kind of find places for these boxes and the stuff for now. But yeah, it's quite nice doing all this. I know I can move around. I think when I feel overwhelmed, I think that's what it is. I feel overwhelmed with things that I need to do because I'm thinking of setting up things and trying to do things, and it feels too much for me to kind of, because, you know, it's like just to set up a new shop or something on another platform just takes so much. You really have to gear yourself up for it. And so in a way, this is a bit of an avoidance thing, I think. But I'm letting myself avoid it for now because that's the kind of person I am, you know, bit of a pushover. So yes, so I'm going to have a move around. The floor is sticky as well. I keep standing in places and sticking to the floor, which is pretty disgusting. But yes, so I'm going to do that. Hopefully Jason will come back soon, and because we're going to get the round table up here. It is so heavy. I am a bit worried because it's very heavy, and we can either take it all the way sort of through the garden, up the slope and into the garage this way, that way, the long way, or upstairs. But it's slippery and they're quite steep, and he thinks he can carry it upstairs, but you know, neither of us are as strong as we used to be. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully he doesn't damage himself trying to do it. But I've talked him into helping, so hopefully he'll help me and I can move it all around. So just have a little look at it now. This is now very messy, stuff everywhere. I'm just trying to sort of shuffle that shelf here, this shelf is quite handy, so I'm trying to sort of squish it in a bit more. The thing is, what is taking up all the space is that settee, and really that was for Daisy to sit on, and you know, her not being here anymore does make me think, I don't really need it, but I don't want to get rid of it, so not yet anyway. We'll see. We'll just see. I don't, you know, I'm reluctant to, because these things cost a lot. When you buy them new, you're kind of like, how much? Okay then. And then you kind of, I don't want to get rid of it. I'd rather swap that for the sofa bed we've got in the spare room, which is just the heaviest, most unattractive thing we've ever had. But it weighs a ton, and basically it's going to be sold with the house, I think, because no one's ever going to be able to carry it out. I don't know, you know, we had about 10 boys with muscles put it in there. So I don't know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to have a bit of a tidy at him, and then hopefully Jason will be back soon. So I'll see you in a bit. So it's Sunday morning now, and I'm in the studio. Jason's doing breakfast, which is nice. And I thought I'd just show you the table. We managed to get it in here yesterday, and we had to plonk it in, and then we went to the cinema, and it was great. We saw Jurassic Park. I'd recommend it if you like that kind of film. It was really good. There's a different director, and it's a 12A, so they've kind of made it like child friendly, basically. So it's not so gruesome. And I mean, I don't know what the other ones were actually. They might have just been 12A, I don't know. But we had the best seats. We were right at the back, had no one sitting in front, because wherever I sit, I always have a tall person in front of me. That's probably because I'm quite short, 4'11". So it stands to reason taller people are going to be in front of me. So, oh, look, Bailey's having it. Sorry. Let me just, Bailey's going to say hello. Say hello. Say hello, everybody. Hello. Bailey doesn't know where to sit because things have changed around here and he's all a bit discombobulated, aren't you? I'm going to put him on the chair. Let's put you there. You sit there. Like that. There you go. You sit there. Good boy. There. So, yeah, so it was really good though. Even though it was quite, it's sort of Disney-fied, you know. They've kind of made it a bit sort of friendlier, you know. Not everybody dies, basically. So, but it's the same thing, isn't it? It's the same thing. But there were some sort of tense moments. It was quite action-packed. I love them. I love Jurassic Park films and all that kind of thing. Just, you know. And we watched The Alien the other night as well, because apparently there was one and we'd missed it. See, this is the thing, isn't it? Not having blockbusters. Going back in time when we had blockbusters, you wouldn't miss things because it would be a slow drip, wouldn't it? I don't know what you want. You might want a bone. I did have that horrible lot bones. Oh, there it is. Here. Oh God, there goes the tape measure. There, look, have that. Have that. There, good boy. Have it on the floor. There you go. There. Sorry about that. There we are. Yeah, blockbusters. You knew what was going on. You never miss films. But nowadays, they're coming at you from all different angles and you miss, like... Anyway, so we watched that, the Alien one. And it's quite funny because on Jurassic Park, there's a very alien-esque dinosaur. Yeah, interesting. It's like paths are crossing. Anyway, back in the studio, I'm going to move stuff around and try and get some things done before Jason comes in. I'll just show you what I've got going on because I've got the shelf, the bookshelf as well. Very exciting. So here's the table. I'm going to have to do a bit of a makeover on this because I had it out in the garden for about a year. I did paint it first with some sort of outsidey paint, but you know, water is just so damaging, isn't it? And it's quite good because you've got an extra bit in the middle. So I've pulled that out, as you can see. So I'm going to just give it all a bit of a sand and a clean and paint it. So that'll be good. And then, see, I've got all these things now that I need to put somewhere. And I've got this bookshelf here. And what I did want it sort of in this configuration, but the chair sort of stops the door from opening properly. So if I swap them around, which means I have to get rid of that shelf, I don't know if this is such a good idea. I'm losing all my sort of, you know, storagey spots. But I'm going to do it anyway because I love a bit of a shake-up. So we're going to do that whilst Bailey licks the carpet. Look at him. He's so tough. What are you licking there? Oh, no, it's his foot. He's licking his foot. Oh. Oh, he's a good fella. He's a good fella. Right, let's get on with this. I am back in here. I've moved everything around now and I love it. Oh, just look at how lovely everything is. Look at that, they just fit perfectly. Those boxes, they have all my things in here. I like spare up things. Oh, and a phone box, really handy. And sandpaper and all that kind of thing. And then there's my letter writing and my cards and hanging up things in there, and cards, more cards in there, tape in here. Oh, I love it. And I've put my cards up there, my plants up there, paintings here. It's very nice, very neat, isn't it? And that one, see, I love this one. This is like sort of a turning point in time for me. So I'm going to keep that one forever, I think. And it's just staying up there now because I like it. And it just reminds me of, this is what I painted with Sally. And it was ages ago now, but I love it. Can you hear the rain though? Look. Let me just spin you around. I've hung these up. I'm not sure what's going on with that one. I like this one. She looks very comfy. But look out here. Oh my word. It is pouring. Let's just have a little look outside. Hold on. Oh, look at that. We have had such a lot of sunshine and heat, and you know, it's yin and yang, isn't it? You can't have all that without a bit of rain, can you? But it's thundering. It's so, like, the dogs don't like it. They're inside hiding. Oh, it's mad weather. It's quite nice. It's quite refreshing. As long as we stay inside, then that's fine, isn't it? Yeah. And back to the table and here. Now this should be a YouTube video on how not to restore a table. I have done such a bad job on this. Now you saw me sanding it. I started off trying to heat the paint up and scrape it off, but I thought, I'm going to be here all day. I haven't got all day. So, and this is going to be my craft table, my art table. It's going to get covered in paint. So I'm not being precious about it at all. So I've kind of done quite a bad job. I cleaned it. I did sort of try and clean it and scrape as much off as I could. But it's not great. If I paid someone to do this, I'd want my money back. Because just look at that, you can see that is really bad. It's shameful, but I don't care because the table's going to get wrecked. So, you know, it's already wrecked, and I'm just trying to make it all one colour and just be a bit cleaner and free of mould. So hopefully it's going to be all right. But that's not going to be the finished colour. I'm going to give it a coat tomorrow. So you might have to stay tuned for next week to see what colour it is. But yeah, I'm liking it. Do you know, it's that table just makes the room feel sort of nicer, just sort of more airy, spacious. That's the word I'm looking for. It's just really nice. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased. But it's just, you know, it's quite a lot of work doing all this. So, yeah, that's why I'm a bit, what's the word? Slapdash with it, because I just want to get it done. I just want to get a coat of paint on it and then be able to use it next week and open these. So I'm going to open these. Here are some more paints, and I'm hoping to put them in that cupboard over there. So that's the plan. But that's it for now, because the chicken's in the oven and we're having a roastie tonight. So, and it's nice because it's all dark. It's gone really dark and really rainy. It's kind of nice. It's a bit of a taste of winter, you know. So I'm going to sign off for today and go and do some dinner. So I'll see you later. Well, I'm going to leave it there. Say thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope I've inspired you to either do some painting or perhaps move some furniture around. Because if nothing else, when you move the furniture around, it forces you to have a bit of a clean and a bit of a tidy. So, and if you're anything like me, you let it all build up around you, you go a bit mad, and then you have to have a clean. So, yeah, I recommend it. It makes everything feel a lot more refreshed. So, yes, but before I go, I just want to say, keep sending your pictures. I've had some really lovely things so far, and it would be nice if you're a creative person. You don't have to be a painter. Anything, if you know, sculpt, or you're a felter, or you work with flowers or jewellery, or whatever you work with, it would be lovely to have a bit of a gallery at the end of one of these vlogs. All I'm going to do, it's going to be simple. It's not going to be, you know, an intense thing. It's just going to be a bit of fun with some, your pictures will come up, and then the name of who did what, and some music. It'll be lovely. And it'll be nice to just sort of even the balance a bit, because I keep throwing all my stuff at you that I make. And it'll be nice if you kind of give some back, and we can all share, because I'd like to think that this is going to be a bit of a friendly, creative community that's kind of building here. I mean, because you're all so lovely. So yeah, just send me a thing. And also let me know, say hello if you've subscribed and you're not a robot, just so I know. Just a hello, that's all you need to do, or a wave, something like that, just so I know that most of my subscribers aren't robots. Okay. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there though, and say, don't forget, cheeky thumbs up, subscribe. You know, if you haven't already, why not do it? And then you get notifications and all that when my next video comes out. But in the meantime, take care of yourself, stay creative, or just move your furniture. And I look forward to seeing you next week. Take care of yourself then. Bye bye.